world still turning, turning, turning. Some signs of a world still forming, forming, forming. Rebirth of dreams. The electrifying cups of discovery before and after the storm. All I wanted was to be seen and to see some signs. Burning, burning, burning. Now we reset. Good job. Every time I check my wrist, it's another brand new freckle past another brand new hair. I'm going up, up, up against my will. Will you finally resurrect the time I've killed? Will you finally resurrect the time I've killed? Spark fun. Having a body is so great, isn't it? It sounds like we all have something to get out, so maybe if you want to sing along, if you know it, or if you catch on, but I will warn you, it ends abruptly, and I don't know what to do about that, so. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble, but I do believe there's beauty within. That's why I can't stop picking my skin, digging for a buried treasure, digging for a way for me to say goodbye to the stranger on the other side. Say hello to the bliss of a disembodied mind. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble, but I do believe there's a reason to live. That is why I'm gonna go to sea in a sieve. Get me soaked and squeeze me through till there's nothing left to do. Say goodbye to the stranger on the other side. Say hello to the bliss of a disembodied mind. Myself again. I am in trouble. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble, and I don't believe we could ever agree. That's why I'll do anything to keep myself away from me. Maybe when I'm out of sight, you'll see me in a better light. Say goodbye to the stranger on the other side. Say hello to the bliss of a disembodied mind. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble. I am in trouble with myself again. I am in trouble.
Train is chewing the track. It's coming in at full tilt. The house breathing in the basement of the house we build. We gotta push them back. We're gonna take their tongue. We hear them squeal under the heat of 감성. The change is coming back. The change is coming. We knew her well before this. She promised portraits of us. We cut her throat while she was waiting for the paint to dry. That's just the way of the world. We do what we must to get by. That's just the way of the world. The weak and the weary will never survive. That's just the way of the world. We do what we must to stay alive. That's just the way of the world. And we'll all be the weak and the That's just the way of the world. No longer can have a habit of collecting homes. But that's just the way of the world. We do what we must to get by. That's just the way of the world. The weak and the weary will never survive. That's just the way of the world. We do what we must to stay alive. That's just the way of the world. And we'll all be the weak and the weary sometime. I'm on a chrome clown in a crown made from the chamber of a gun. Oh, I remember the day that I discovered the gray in the fable of your eyes. What a wonderful surprise. Oh, I know I should have stayed. I just wasn't wild that way. Too fucked up and too afraid. But baby, now I realize I'm standing at the edge of who I'd be and where I've been. I've got a really funny way of not inviting the right ones in. I think about it all the time. Imagine that. Oh, what a life that might have been. Hey, imagine that. Oh, what a life that might have been. Hey, imagine that. Oh, what a life that might have been. Imagine that. Oh, what a life that might have been. But I know there's a light at the end of my road. Oh, I know there's a story that's yet to be told. Oh, I know there's a light. At the end of my road. I felt like I had to do an album in me, right? So I decided that my heart was telling me to go someplace real cold and real isolated to write it. So I looked around at places that, what's that? You bet it was Canada. So 7 of the 10 songs of the album that comes out this evening were written in a place called Cape Tormentine, New Brunswick, Canada. It was right across the channel from Prince Edward Island, and I was held up in this little cottage in January, and so Yeah, it was fucking cold, right? Yeah. And at one point, a nor'easter came through and blew out the power and the heat. It was just an amazing time. That to me is amazing. Yeah, really? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, so cool. Kate Jordan? Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, awesome. So, so the first or second day that I was there in the morning, I had my gear all set up and the sun was rising over the channel. And I wrote the first song that I would write for the record, which inspired the title of the record. This came out, I guess it was one of the first songs that came out. It's called The More. Hey, look, I have a little more keyboard in my monitors, please. Thank you. Kiss me once, keep me hungry, help me sleep well again. Kiss me twice, make me holy, be my unwritten hymn. Come as you are and come as you please. I am waiting for the more. I am waiting to live. Love me drunk, love me sober, miss me when I am gone. Burn my words when it's over, when I've shuffled along. Come as you are and come as you please. I am waiting for the morrow. I am waiting to believe. Come from afar, bring everything you need. I am waiting for the morrow. I am waiting here for you. This is a summoning. This is a prayer. I think I'm worth loving for the kind of heathen who would dare. I'm bad when I wanna be, but I'm true to my word. So let's make some history. Kiss me once, keep me hungry, help me sleep well again. Come as you are, come as you please. I am waiting for the morrow. I am waiting to leave. Come from afar, bring everything you need. I am waiting for the morrow. I am waiting here for you. Oh, come as you are and come as you please. I am waiting for the morrow. I am waiting to believe. Oh, come afar, bring everything you need. I am waiting for the morrow. I am waiting here for you. Hey, you want to sing about murder together? It's audience participation. Do you remember what I never told you? What I never told you? No, you couldn't possibly. So cover your ears and listen carefully, dear. Oh, do you remember what I never told you? What I never told you? No, you couldn't possibly. So cover your ears and listen carefully, dear. Oh, I killed a crook in an alleyway down by the boardwalk. I think it was a Monday. Imagine if you can, I buried another man's head in the sand. I could have come clean, I could have confessed, but I held my tongue. You should be impressed. And later that month, some kids dug him up, a proper exhuming with fingers and cups. Oh, do you remember what I never told you? What I never told you? No, you couldn't possibly. So cover your ears and listen carefully, dear. Oh, do you remember what I never told you? What I never told you? No, you couldn't possibly. So cover your ears and listen carefully, dear. Oh, I took a match to a mansion. The owner was handsome, but he had a hideous passion. He lured little boys with candy and toys. I must say he burned with remarkable poise. I could have complained, I could have confessed, but I held my tongue. You should be impressed. And later that week, his watch and his teeth were found in the gutter on Sullivan Street. Do you remember what I never told you? What I never told you? No, you couldn't possibly. So cover your ears and listen carefully, dear. Oh, do you remember what I never told you? What I never told you? No, you couldn't possibly. So cover your ears and listen carefully, dear. Oh, we all have a secret we keep it. A gospel we were deleting. So pull up a chair and solemnly swear to never repeat what I'm preaching. We all have a secret we keep it. A gospel we deem we're deleting. So pull up a chair and solemnly swear to never repeat what I'm preaching. Do you remember what I never told you? What I never told you? No, you couldn't possibly. So cover your ears, right? And listen carefully, dear. Or do you remember what I never told you? What I never told you? What I never told you? Do you remember what I never told you? What I never told you? What I never told you? So go back to what I was saying earlier. All of my songs are autobiographical. No, I didn't murder anybody who didn't deserve it. But truly, during COVID, I lived alone, and so I was cool. Are you introverts? Oh, I'm late for every party, but I'm grateful for my friends, 'cause I know you'll spread my ashes on the ocean when it ends. Beyond repair, they will bury me alive, but I'm not inclined to care. I am too far gone now. So try rise and count to 10. Have me on the fire by then. Forget the man I used to be. You'll move along more easily. I hear someone in the hall, and he's plundering the promises we hung up on the wall. Oh, he's come for us, Lord. Save yourself. I am bitter to the bone, and I'm going rather far. Wandering alone, I am too far gone now. So try to rise and count to 10. Have me on the fire by then. Forget the man I used to be. You'll move along more easily. Now finish what I started. Whoa, I'll write a symphony for the departed. Whoa, I have no time to second chances. So I survive on birth and blood and backward glances. Oh, so the scene begins. Your cries become the wind. A desperate plea is left unheard. Then I contrive goodbye. A poet's pantomime. A drunken jester's final word. Just a moment, dear. I hear someone at the door, and the beating of a heart that I hid beneath the floor. Oh, they've come for us. Finish what I started. Oh, oh. For the departed. Oh, oh. Time to second chances. So I, on birth and blood dry your eyes and count to 10. They'll have me on the pie by then. Weary of the women you pretend to love. Then she wrapped a plastic bag around his head. Joe and Daisy on the day of the dead. Oh, your time is coming fast, and the burning only deals in cash. Oh, your time is coming fast, and the burning only deals in cash. Now Ben that guy at a back room game of pool, when he caught him getting heavy with a boy from Baton Rouge, he said, Ben, you should have learned by now I'm not a fan of fucking around. Then he beat him with a bottle of liqueur. Ben that Gary at a back room game of pool. Oh, your time is coming fast, and the burning only deals in cash. Oh, your time is coming fast, and the burning only deals in cash. So I put this song together with a fellow named No Words. Despite us hating each other for love. So when Will's not around though, I wrote many verses to this song. So when Will's not around, I played some of the forgotten or lost verses. John and Kaylee at the end of Crescent Pier. Even though they had been married for some 37 years, she said, John, you thought I didn't know about your other wife. You gotta go. And then Katie, she went fishing with his ears. John and Katie hit the end of Crescent Pier. Oh, the time is coming fast, and the burning only deals in cash. Oh, your time is coming fast, and the burning only deals in cash. Now Jane met Ginger on the dinner in July. Ginger said that she'd forgive her for the secrets and the lies. So they drank a toast for days to come, and the devil spoke with Ginger's tongue. Oh, I hope you like champagne with cyanide. Jane and Ginger over dinner in July. Oh, your time is coming fast, and the burning only deals in cash. Oh, your time is coming fast, and the burning only deals in. The burning only deals in. Oh, your time is coming fast, and the burning only deals in cash. Oh, your time is coming fast, and the burning only deals in. The burning only deals in cash. Someone commented pretty recently on a YouTube video that it was a very inclusive murder song. So happy Pride. It did not deserve you by some TV stays on. Suddenly you're very near as I prefer you so tender. Shivered from the rain. You have always been the delicate disaster. Fine in fire and the frame. Me and you are overdue for fiendish laughter. Let me see those smoky eyes. 'Cause you're the villainous thing have you living a lie. Oh, dear, let's move those pretty clothes, 'cause you're a villainous thing, and I don't think anyone knows. Tragedy of love and glory while away. Wait by gates of pearl, we will be building palaces in purgatory. Oh, dear, let me see those smoky eyes, 'cause you're a villainous thing, and we can't have you living a lie. Oh, dear, let's remove those pretty clothes, 'cause you're the villainous thing, and I don't think anyone knows. Oh, you'll find no ever after here. It's clear that isn't what you came for, and I'll be your puckish puppeteer on this delightful little detour. And you'll find no ever after here. It's clear that isn't what you came for, and I'll be your puckish puppeteer on this road, on this road. Tonight, and then please, I'll be back in Richmond. Come say hi. I'd love to see you all. This is for you.
My ninth show? Shayfer has been awesome to tour with. In the way that, he's played so many shows. So nice to have an old veteran on my side. Young at heart. Cool. Well, I'm gonna play some songs. And a quick shout out to Will, the sound fella over there. Thank you. Thanks for helping us out tonight. And shout out to Joe. Thanks for making us feel good here. Okay. Is cutting out for some reason. Yeah, I know. Yeah, just switching sides and see if that makes a difference. Okay.
Wilson.
Second time.
One way to pick me up. I never wanted to sleep. Don't forget, women's already say that you haven't been yet. I never wanted to sleep. My brain was cynical inside this massive hole, and then it swallowed me. I never wanted to sleep. My sleep stayed the same. Can't remember my own name, but inside the timeless cage, I never wanted to sleep. Come on, and I'm tired and bound. The world is crying for release. I want my To ashes, dust to dust, filling up my coffee cup. One way to shake me up. I never wanted to sleep. My bones became adrift. Now that I've had my share, but after a little taste, I never wanted to sleep. Like a mouse, how long time bound. What is the cry for release? I want my mouse to lie, may howl and share the silence of the trees. I never wanted to sleep. I never wanted to sleep. Inside a trench, no I can reach. You might find the skull of a ship that was breached. War machine evolved, and violence the total beast. Small wooden ride by a barrel of wine. Captain of a ship has nothing but time to watch the stream die as it gets drunk on pride. Until they lost their name. Until they lost their name. Until they lost their name. Until they lost their. Cross the sea in a battle of waves, rushing through the rocks and pass through the caves, remnants savage, drifting inside their base. Weapons that are used are buried away, flags that were torn get lost in a page, barely any scars left from the good old days. After they lost their name. They lost their name. After they lost their name. After they lost their. Boy, how can I rattle your cage? When panic sets in, was it too late? Will you go mad? How can I rattle your cage? Boy, how can I rattle your cage? Was it too late? Will you go rattle your cage? Why? I rattle your cage. Why? How can I rattle?
So the next one is going to be a song that's coming out on the next album. Like I said at the beginning, this is still such a trip for me. I was saying at one of the first shows that like the closest I've ever gotten to this before doing this tour was like Guitar Hero. I actually, I hadn't told this story at any of the other venues, but like there was this one point in time where I was doing a Guitar Hero competition. It was at Big Valley Jamboree. Now I am not that good of a Guitar Hero player. Let me just be clear. But I won the competition, and not that impressive. The reason why is because the guy that I was versing was so drunk. He was so good. He was so much better, but I was just sweating bullets playing on hard. He's just like barely looking at the screen and still winning. And it was so close that we both got a Guitar Hero guitar, like an electric guitar that had been converted. It's my one and only trophy for many, many years. so silly. So I'm going to call my partner, Luna, to come and sing with me on this one. Luna is the one behind a bunch of the animations that you may not or may not have seen. She did Break 4. She also sang on that song. Microphone, Mentors. She did Sparkbird's November video. She played euphonium, of all things. She does not play the euphonium, but she's the only one that could make a good noise with it. So she played the euphonium on the Mentors album. Crazy. What? Okay. Alright. So this one's coming on the next album. I think it's going to be the title track.
Past the lakes, rivers and streams, and I felt a shifting in myself towards the view that I have seen. As you bolt through the trees on your 4 feet, remember to look where you tread. I'll follow you like you used to do, and I'll lead from the back instead. I'm catching new perspectives, the approach that I'll clutch in my jaw. and taming of the wild. With the snow, the wind, and our guile, as you bolt through the trees on your 4 feet, remember to look where you tread, 'cause I'll follow you like you used to do, and I'll lead from the back instead. As you bolt through the trees on your 4 feet, remember to look where you tread, 'cause I'll follow you like you used to do, and I'll lead from the back instead. As you bolt through the trees on your bare feet, remember to look where you tread, 'cause I'll follow you like you used to do, and I'll lead from the back instead. I'm catch that does the approach that I'll touch in my jaw, and I can feel the purpose of our path. We are one, playing under the stars. As you bolt through the trees on your 4 feet, remember to look where you tread, 'cause I'll follow you like you used to do, and I'll lead from the back instead. I'll lead from the back instead. I'll lead from the back. That's where we found it. We found it underneath that waterfall. The water was so loud, she drenched that cave with the mighty sound. Those rocks were kind of slippery. I'm glad that you were holding on to me. Though I could barely see your face, your hair was wet and didn't leave much space. And I could see your lips were trembling, and place. I felt something moving from my arms towards my heart. What I felt surely was a spark. That's where we found it. We found it underneath that waterfall. A perfect place to rest our bones. We laid upon the small crystal stones. The waves were crashing round us, almost as if we breathe inside the sea. How did you drop those fireflies inside those brightly playful eyes? But I could see your lips were trembling, and in that dark place I felt something moving from my arms towards my heart. What I felt surely was a spark. And I could see your lips were trembling, and in that dark place I felt something moving from my arms towards my heart. What I felt surely was a spark.
Let's try something a bit different.
above water, glass in every which way. The panel goes 1 to 100, starting with the highest stage. These chains are anchored to a kind of cloud, jingle as the box descends. A giant calls out every number as the rock begins. Fish were right by the surface, followed by manta ray. Beams of light slice the water, brilliant demonstrate for calming peace of manner, tranquil as light evades, passing by coral seaweeds, floating, swaying in place. The glass recedes through a canyon with the shadows rise. Gently they called out their signal through family far in the tides. The elevator reaches the bottom, slowly stops in the sand. Waiting is a single statue, offering out their hand.
Can everybody just real quickly say, thank you, Luna? So that song in particular, Gideon, so how that one came about was pretty interesting. So I used to work at a float house, sensory deprivation tanks. I would lead people into their floats. It was a very fun job. I love that job. I would actually sing while I was cleaning float tanks, and that's where a lot of songs came from. Just have like a little recorder going, and I'd just be humming songs, and that's where a lot of songs that you might have heard came from. But great acoustics in those rooms. Yeah. So what happened there is that I lose train of thought sometimes because I have massive ADHD. Just well aware of this. I ramble and that kind of a thing. Okay, so float tanks. There was a thing. Oh yeah, okay. So I used to have this meditative practice that I would do for myself, where I would be in an elevator. it started here. So it would start where I would imagine myself in an elevator, and there was 100 numbers above the door, and I would count down the numbers where I would go, 100 deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed, right? And 98 deeper, more and more relaxed, right? And I would like sink deeper into this meditative practice. And over time, this elevator, instead of it just being a black elevator, turned into a glass elevator. And this glass elevator had a chain that was connected to the clouds above it. And this elevator started to go into the ocean. It would start at the very top of the ocean at level 100, and it would start to go down through my meditative practice of floating. I was, in a separate sensory deprivation tank, just floating in the salts there. It's highly recommended for anyone who's never tried it. But like doing this thing where you're just like imagining yourself in an elevator, going down these hundreds of levels, getting deeper and deeper relaxed into it. It's an amazing thing. And like I would imagine that there's fish swimming by, and like that kind of a thing. And so that's where that's where the lyrics come from for that song in particular. Definition of a gentleman is one who can play the accordion but doesn't. I'm gonna play some accordion for you. Happy Pride Month, by the way. So this is an electric accordion.
You'll be fine, it's not for me to decide what you do with your life. See, that rests on you. You'll feel what to do, trust yourself and live it your way. See, I made mistakes and it was never a waste, because you are right here and you'll persevere through the mud and the storms. This is why you were born. Trust yourself and live it your way. God knows I've tried to be who you look to when all the light burns out my fire. Through every inch of these bones, I need you to know I felt the warmth of your passion, your fire. The movements you chose has kept me inspired. It's not for me to decide what you do with your life. See, that rests on you. You'll feel what to do, trust yourself and live it your way. See, I've made mistakes and it was never a waste, because you are right here and you'll persevere through the mud and the storms. This is why you were born. Trust yourself and live it your way. Knows I tried to be who you look to when all the light burns out my fire. Through every inch of these bones, I need you to know I felt the warmth, your passion, your fire. The movements you chose has kept me inspired.
Where that song comes from is it's the idea of like, if I, oh, just need this. Windy up here, I guess. So, yeah, where that idea comes from is it's like, if I was sitting at a fire across from someone I love very dearly, and I knew that my life was going to come to an end, what would I want to say to that person? And that was the question that I asked myself when I wrote those lyrics for that song. That's why it's called Pyre, right? Because it's like just looking at the end of a pyre burning out, and it's like, what do I want to leave this world with? And yeah, I love that song. I seem to have a fan blowing like right over top of me. I wrote these two songs that are in front of me on a different instrument than the piano, which is why I need the chords in front of me, not to confuse my brain. But yeah, I wrote these songs on the mando cello. Does anyone know what a mando cello is? All right. Yeah. Okay. So just like a quick lesson here. So there's this really interesting connection that not a lot of people know about. So I like to tell people about it. So like violin, mandolin, kind of like the same instrument, right? So there's a direct connection between a mandolin and a violin. They're tuned the same, but they're double stringed. There is a thing called a viola, which is kind of like the bigger violin, and the viola has a kind of a direct connection with the mandola, right? So it's kind of like a mandolin, but mandola. And then there's an octave violin, which is called the bouzouki. So that's cool, double stringed, also tuned like a violin. And then there's a mando cello, which is tuned like a cello, got the body of a guitar, double stringed like a mandolin. It's very, very cool. So I wrote my entire third album, Waterfall, on that instrument. So that is what these songs are written on. Well, at least one of them. My pack got turned upside down. Okay.
Just another day on these old train tracks, breaking a sweat while breaking my back. Just a couple days on these old train tracks, on my way back home. 20-something years of working in the sun. The days are hard, the days are long. Shackles, chains, shovels and spades work me to the bone. Oh, I'm not innocent, and I would do it all again. The devil earned his sin, wrapped in that worthless waste of skin. I'll never forgive, I'll never forget, I'll never forgive him for what he did. Gambler at the crack of noon, with piles of chips at Sal's saloon. When my 4 races beat his straight, he tried to take my life. But that son of a bitch, roach of a man, drew his gun and changed my plans. From living life easy to life behind chains, he shot my woman down. Oh, I'm not innocent, and I would do it all again. The devil earned his sin, wrapped in that worthless waste of skin. I'll never forgive him, I'll never forget, I'll never forgive him for what he did. another day on these old train tracks, breaking a sweat while breaking my back. Just a couple days on these old train tracks, on my way back home. 20-something years of working in the sun. The days are hot, the days are long. Shackles, chains, shuffles, and spades work me to the bone. They work me to the bone. They work me to the bone. You know, it's so weird if it's just like regular chords. Oh, thank you so much, Andy. If it's just regular chords, my brain has such a hard time remembering them. But if it's like super complicated stuff like that, no problem. Weird. Super weird how the memory works. Memorize the way they sound. You seem to have everything you need. Perceive that open spot and showcase what you got. Drop a bridge to those you seek. I'm telling you that it's your day. Yeah, there's a crowd that waits for you to be bold and share that truth. True lies when it's received and feel that shared relief to find that they were not alone. That we are not alone. We will wait for you. I will wait for you. We will wait for you. I will be waiting for you. Stronger than you know. When you're ready, let that show. You have every reason to be scared. I've been there in those shoes, and when you just let loose, you'll find a voice inside of there. When it clicks, you'll recognize you're always worth our time. You'll see those shackles were homemade. There is magic in this room. I believe in me and you, and your voice to shine right through. In the meanwhile, we will wait for you. I will wait for you. Thanks so much for your support. So this next one was super fun to record. I got to record it with a guy that I've been listening to since I was like in my early days of high school. He's the fella that produced Mother Mother's "Oh My Heart." Yeah, so he produced like Hayloft and
all of this amazing stuff. He worked with like Tegan and Sarah, like did a bunch of their stuff, like just amazing guy, Howard. So I got to work with him making the Mentors album. And during this song in particular, we had all of these like really expensive microphones that we could use. And instead of using one of the really expensive microphones, we got out this can microphone. Like it's like literally like a soup can, and it's just like attached to a wire. And I was just singing into this thing next to like a $5,000 microphone, just like this soup can thing. And it turned out so cool. But yeah, did you see I'm opening up for Mother Mother in London? That's cool. That's gonna be so fun. Okay. Just believe the words that I say, because I'm not a prophet and I'm not a saint. See, I'm out living one hell of a life, digging these trenches that I call mine. I can see you've been digging yours too, from the scars on your hands and those broken old boots. From the look in your eyes, I know we're the same. That's why you and I both have been caved. Chosen, living our guidance, being the change, mining in dark pits, made us resilient, forced understanding, for who remain. No, just trust the tales that I spin, for I'm not your hero, nor the villain. I've been out wandering for how I will spend the last of my years that I've been gifted. All I can hope is the dents that we've made, recall with reverence for the lives that we've changed. Those we have blessed and those we have wronged, a dream to the karma of where we belong. Chosen, living our guidance, being the change, mining in dark pits, made us resilient, forced understanding, for who remain. I might need this, yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, so this one is one that is not recorded or released. It's not going on the 6th album, it's not going on the 7th album. It's probably gonna go on the 8th album. Yeah. Super fun. Just gotta undo my glove here for a second. If people are wondering, like, why do you wear the glove? Because my hand gets cold. Now, what actually happens with why I wear this glove is because I used to busk on the streets of Ireland. That's what I did for a living for a long time. I used to just like loop Irish Celtic tunes. I actually made more playing Celtic Irish tunes than I did my songs. I tested it. I could do an Irish tune. Yeah. Let's see if you're good. Who here knows what a roll? Oh wait, hold on. Who here knows what a Rolodex is? Okay, that's great. Okay. Rolodexes are, they're a little bit older. Who knows what a Rolex is? Very different things. Who knows what a Pokedex is? That's so fun to ask people. Okay, so this one's called Rolodex. If you don't know what a Rolodex is, ask your parents.
Ask your parents.
Possibly your grandparents.
friends you can't forget. Although the years have changed some things, how you wrote it stays the same.
Shayfer, Alberta. It's a great place to drive through. Wonderful. If you're going from Calgary to Edmonton, just enjoy it while you're driving through. But so I lived there for 23 years, and then after those 23 years, I was like, it's time to leave this weird nest. And I left and I went to a place called Victoria, British Columbia. And that was my first time away from home. And the first place that I lived at, I'm going to tell you this story, and I promise there's a reason. So I'm not just rambling. So I get to this woman's house. I'm giving her $900 to stay in her house. It was very expensive, just for a room. You know, gave her. Okay, so let me just break down just a little bit further. It was $700 for the room itself, and for $200, she was like, "I will fill the fridge, and you can eat whatever you want." And I was like, "I could definitely eat $200 worth of food." So here's what happened though. It was 2 days later, maybe 3 days later, covered head to toe in bug bites, like bed bug bites, right? So like just like all over my neck, over my. It sucked. It's just bed bug bites. So I tell this lady, I'm just like, listen, I can't live in your house. You've got bed bugs. And she's just like, I'm not giving you your money back because of the stress that you're causing me by telling me I have bed bugs. So I'm like, this is not worth it. And I took what little money I had left and I bought a tent. And so here's what happened is it's the first time away from Red Deer. And my whole support system, my family, all of my friends, I've got very few friends in this new city. And I'm living out in a tent in front of one of my very few friends' backyards. I felt so out of place. It felt like I didn't really belong in the city, and the city didn't really want me there for the first little bit. And so I was writing this riff at the time. And I was mumbling gibberish along with it, trying to figure out if I could find something that would stick, right? Trying to throw the spaghetti at the lyric wall or whatever, right? Seeing if anything would stick. And during that time, I said, I'm a fish in a birdcage. And my first, I was like, wait, what did I say? Because I had a recorder going, and I listened back, and it's me saying I'm a fish in a birdcage, and I'm listening to that, and I'm going, what a stupid idea. Right off the bat, I was like, that's ridiculous and dumb. But once I had said it, the seed had planted itself, and I couldn't get away from it. It just started growing and growing, and I was living in this tent, and I started to imagine it that it was my bird cage. And I felt I started to imagine that there was this bird telling me all about the great outdoors, and this story kind of started to develop, I just kind of wanted to tell you where a fish in a birdcage comes from. It comes from that experience, while I was living there, I had such a hard time with that last line. I was trying to figure out, it's 8 syllables, right? Indistinguishability. Right? 8 syllables, I was trying to fill it with other words, right? And then when I finally found that word, indistinguishability, right? Indistinguishability. It's crazy to put that in a song. It's 8 syllables, right? But when I finally found it, because I was trying to say something specifically, right? I was like, I really want this to say this exactly, but what can I put there? And it took me 2 weeks to get that one line, and I danced so hard. And I finally got that line. So this is Fish in a Birdcage. I'm going to call up my lovely partner Luna to come and sing some stuff with me. Thanks so much. And here we go. And then after this, I'm going to call up Shayfer, and we're gonna have a little powwow.
can freely move. So carry me from these walls, brother of mine. Show me the world outside. It has to be true. I'm counting on you to be my wings and my eyes. Silence. There's a voice that comforts me. It's the voice of understanding. It's the voice of empathy. Wings of feathers, tails and fingertips. We feel each rock so differently. You gave me more than I could ask for. Indistinguishability. Carry me through these walls, brother of mine. Show me the world outside. It has to be true. I'm counting on you to be my wings and my eyes. I'm counting on you to be my wings and my eyes. Okay, got it. Thanks, Will. Yes, buddy. Good. Feel it. I have you strung in my web. Candle burning slowly by the bed. Shadows tangle like a vine, crawling up the course within our shrine. And right now you're mine, all mine. Giving your mind, all mine. I love that you shake when I grab at your skin. It's so easy to fight with your hands pinned. Shadows dancing on the sheets. You obey, I might give you a treat. And right now you're mine, all mine. Giving your mind, all mine. You look so good. There
invite Sparkbird up as well. So I like to tell the story of how that song came to be because it's fairly odd. Okay, so as you would imagine, I'm working as a sushi chef. And at the time, at Rock and Roll and Sushi, my manager used to go, we would make rolls of sushi for people, and then this lady would go grab your cello, go play for the customers. So I would do this thing, I'd go and play for the customers that were eating sushi, and this one particular day, there were these people that were sitting at this one table that were just like, hey, we love this. We're in town filming 50 Shades of Grey 2. And they were just like, if you write a song and you get it to us, we'll try to pitch it and get it in the movie. Right? So I was like, hell yes, like this is such a good opportunity. Right? So I went home, and I picked up the book, and I started reading a couple pages, read a couple more, and I was like, I think I get the gist. And tried to like put myself in that character's perspective and write it, and I did that, and then I didn't ever record it until recently because I did this silly thing where I attached rules to my song names, and there's a whole different reason for that. But I got to Rule 34, and people were like, "What are you gonna do?" Because some of you might know. Some of you might have found my music because you were looking for other things. So anyways, so that's how the song came to be, and then it just blew up, and it's just like, wow, and it is a banger. I think it's super fun. It's kind of weird, but it's also very cool. So Sparkbird, Steven. So incredibly blessed to know these musicians and be able to play music with them and write a song with them. Do you want to go ahead? You want to tell the story?
Sure. Yeah. So not too long ago, it was last year, I got an Instagram message from Dusty being like, hey, let's do something. And I said, Dusty was on a list of people that I really wanted to work with, which is wild, right? So we're soulmates, basically, is what that is, right? So we reached out and talked about that, and then it was a little bit, and then got a message, like, hey, why don't you come up to Calgary? And Sparkbird's gonna be there, and let's see what happens and write some music. And so we ended up spending a week there, and again, we had never met each other, right? But we spent this really lovely week getting to know each other and building friendships. And through music, we went fossil hunting. We guided us through fossil. We went hiking. We did also. It was just goddamn lovely, So we wrote this song together, and it comes out pretty soon. It comes out in a couple weeks, actually. And so we were thinking we'd just share it with you, and you would learn the chorus with us, and that's how we would bond together. How does that sound? Awesome. So you're gonna repeat what we sing. All right? Oh, the end is calling. Oh, the end is calling, and the sky is falling, and the sky is falling. We will guide each other. We will guide each other through the harshest weather, through the harshest weather. Let's sing all together. Oh, the end is calling, and the sky is falling. We will guide each other through the harshest weather. Certain birds only fly by night. We come by candlelight. We come in numbers. With a song in the dark for the broken of heart.
The rearrangements of our positioning, granting us grace in the lift of decay. With a song in the dark, with a storm in our hearts. Oh, the end is calling, and the sky is falling. We will guide each other through the harshest weather.
A new migration. When the fires rage, find another way and change direction. With a song in the dark, the ineffable spark.
Oh, the end is calling, and the sky is falling. We will guide each other through the harshest weather. If it pulls you off course, we will find you in our voice. We will guide each other through the harshest weather.
Certain birds only fly by night.
Oh, the end is calling, and the sky is falling. We will guide each other through the harshest weather. If it pulls you off course, we will find you in our voice. We will guide each other through the harshest weather. Through the harshest weather. Through the harshest weather. Okay. We can try an Irish tune. It's kind of like, which one? Immediately there's a bunch that come to mind, but I'm like, ugh, which one? It's been a good minute since I played some of these too. Called a shoeberine.
so much, Toronto.